All right. Hello, one person listening in and/or my phone in the background that's streaming it just so that it looks like there are two people watching instead of just one. Uh, what's going on? We're gonna get started with this thing in a bit, although we are missing two players, which is always encouraging.
Yay.
Oh, we're only missing one. We're not missing anyone.
We're not missing anyone. Fantastic. And I keep forgetting to create. Oh. Sorry, go ahead.
I said Gorbik is here to have fun.
Alrighty. Okay, Gorbik. Luckily, your character was in here and everything, so I didn't have to do like any work to get it prepped.
Yee.
Also, if you look under active players, there's now a Pegasus with your name on it that you should be able to move.
Yes, I guess that's...
Yee. I have a Pegasus.
When do I get a Pegasus?
Probably never, quite honestly.
When you get a natural 20 animal handling check to tame it.
Can I have a boar?
Yeah, pretty much.
You live in a land of fire newts and fire foxes. Is that not enough?
Okay,
I
but I
mean,
don't own any of those.
Jalopy Slows was promised a fire deer. So, we'll see if we find any of those.
Oh, was he?
Can I get a
don't
fire
want
boar?
that person, but my token is not different.
Oh!
I have fixed the name is Chicky the Pegasus.
Chicky.
Here we go.
Got
Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, he updated his art, so I updated his token, and bing bada boom, we've got a new Mr. T to work with.
Much better. That's how Mr. T dreams of Garfield.
What's that?
Alrighty. Okay, I'm just saving your token now. Bing bada boom, we're all set there. Remember to give yourself the effect of a long rest.
I think I did that last time before you left. I can double check.
It's all about just make sure you got that full HP and that you've got all your spell slots back.
I do have all my spell slots.
I forgot I had that dream.
Yeah, we had a dream together.
Dreaming together.
Yes, so far both times that Cardinal has been in the game, he's been in death saves.
Well, I'll keep that in mind for combat, just so that we can keep the tradition going.
I mean, if it's tradition, let's keep it going.
Yeah, fuck up Cardinal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, Cardinal, you survived the session with no damage. Suddenly, rocks fall. Oh, your death saving throw. and a session.
Yeah. I will use all my luck points to make sure I don't get in death saves.
Alrighty. So, Gorbik, aka GCB, aka Mega Chicken, because he killed the Mega Chicken. How, if anything, do you... Oh my god, I just realized my face isn't popping up. That's so embarrassing. Give me 1 second.
I'm so sorry to that one viewer who may or may not be a phone.
It is, it's my phone.
How unprofessional of this group of non-professionals.
For shame.
I guess we all got a hand in our licenses.
Oh,
Alright, here's my badge and gun.
Where'd you get a gun?
I don't give out guns!
Is it a...
Well,
That's why
I
he's gonna
think
get
my
back.
license is out of date by... Checks? Yeah, never got one. Okay, cool.
Yeah, my license was revoked like the moment I made a video.
Alrighty. Well, we got a lot of licensing issues, but this isn't a DMV. It's a D&D V. I don't know where I was going with that.
ID.
V. There we go. D&D ID. So,
I said D&D VID.
in any case, um,
Video, haha, funny.
all right. So, anyways, getting back to it, Gorbik. How much, if anything, do you know about what's going on Cinder Cove, aside from the quests you did, which are somewhat canon, but I wouldn't,
I have no clue.
Okay. See, I'm working on a video to have like a 2-minute thing to explain all this, especially because we're almost at the point where it just becomes easier for me to run one-shots instead of it being plot-heavy, and that point is, welcome to Cinder Cove. You've already been here before. Here's an enormous dormant mountain, which you can see right here, this volcano with Garfield at the top of it. At least I think you guys can see it. Yes, you can. The players are there. I'm talking about the stuff on Roll20. Garfield the God was created by a couple of players, and then he was zapped here because Angolia was like, yo, you just destroyed a god to create this, and we can't do anything with this. We're going to murder you all. And he was like, no, you won't be murdered. And bam, boom, here we are. We're at Cinder Cove. Garfield's like, all right, I'm going to fuse with this mountain. You deal with the old god who used to be in this place, which is Flareon over there in the corner. Initially, Flareon, not happy about another god, didn't want to lose his spot. Makes sense. Gods can be picky like that. But eventually, he was convinced that he's too tired and old to keep doing this, so he's going to be like a secondary god to Garfield, which is chill. And then we were attacked by Ariel, which is a manifestation of the water goddess of this area. In canon-wise, the water goddess you killed is essentially just another one of her forms, so you hurt her, didn't fully kill her, though, because, gods.
I thought it was a water elemental that we killed.
No, he was a god.
It was statted out as an elemental, but it's a god.
Yes.
Avatar of a god.
Avatar
Yeah,
god.
it was the Avatar.
That was
not
Aang.
the Avatar.
The last
but-
airbender.
You killed Aang. He was just playing around in some
Your
water.
nation
Mad at us.
So, fought her off. Then we're like, hey, let's go explore this weird magic place over here. And it was a magic forest in the bottom right. And there was a little nymph character, a little fae creature. And it was like, hey, you tried to intimidate me, so I'm starting a war for funsies, LOL. And then we almost killed him. He summoned boars. He ran away like a coward. Then the mother guy was like, yo, get fucked. I'm going to kill Garfield because this is going to be fun as shit. And the team was like, all right, whatever. Then they went off and they had to deal with this tiny little god who was growing in their space, who was aligned with Mother Earth, essentially, which is what I'm calling her at this point. This fire tree you see right here. And then they destroyed the fire tree and stole the little god seedling out of it, which Garfield then was like, yo, this isn't going to become a god, it's going to become a structural god, and turned it into a cube, which was then buried over here in this little hut, which used to be ruins, but is now since sparked into this beautiful hut with a bunch of tea leaf bushes in the front and in the center of the building. For reasons that, Mr. T will probably point out to you at some point, so let's just let that happen naturally. And that's how Cinder Cove has changed in all this time. And that means there's been a lot of explosions, a lot of loud fighting, and, war being started and rumors spreading about that sort of stuff in town, which I'm sure you picked up on.
Yeah. So, I imagine, before we go forward, for the ones who don't know what Gorbik looks like,
Is he a tree?
so, no, well, he's built like one.
That is awesome. Just a real quick moment. My wife's behind me, just browsing YouTube, and this one shot popped up on her channel.
Oh my god. That's awesome.
So imagine, if you will, and like a 6'7" orc, not half orc, full orc, built like a freaking bodybuilder, with he's got this belt around his waist it's just got a drinking like a mug full of ale on it, and in addition to that, he's got a massive beard all the way down to his down to his waist. He's got this giant lute over his back that's slightly glowing, he's got this giant sword, which is also multiple colors, and he's not wearing a shirt. He's he's wearing pants and but no shirt. He's built like a freaking bodybuilder.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
And
Basically,
despite being
Armstrong
shirtless,
from FML.
you'd be surprised at his
Yeah.
AC considering he's shirtless.
I have a paper bag as a hat, so I win.
I break tea to go into my rage.
So we all have our fun bits. Speaking of people having their fun bits, we've got Jalopy Slows, who was, I'm guessing, just hanging around Cinder Cove when he wasn't actively questing.
Pretty much. Well, I was here last time. Wait, are we talking there's been some time since the last session? Like in-game?
You were here for the tree incident, correct?
Yep, I was here for the last one.
Okay,
The
so
last shot.
I was thinking for the half canon session with Carnal, Cornlog, and Mr. T going into a dream with a, an archmage, where they had to kill a firework god, and they got sent back with a couple of items. Nothing too powerful. Nothing like a staff of insects or anything crazy like that.
Yeah, I think we got like some potions. And what did you get, Mr. T?
I got a flask of alchemist fire, which I plan on trying to do something with on that tree at some point.
Yeah, and despite my begging, I did not get a cool bard weapon.
Yep, it can't all be. If I give out too many really good things, I learn that I quickly regret
Give me a
it.
second.
Yeah, take your time.
It's okay, I'll make my own cool magic thing.
Yeah,
it-
so
yeah, Matt has learned what happens when he gives his players cool magic items, and at a discount, mind you.
Oof. A deep discount.
3 gold for this fucking anime sword.
3 gold for this sunblade. I don't really want it. It's just a lightsaber.
Staff of insect swarm for 600 gold.
Like I said, I've made many mistakes, and I'm learning from them every day, which is why they were given some healing potions and alchemist fire, and very little else.
We could add a
Alright.
purple with them, take it.
yeah, I didn't realize the 4th of July one shot was pseudo canon. Okay, good to know.
Pseudo canon, yes. Only in the sense that it connected that Out of the Abyss game with like the one-shot players, so that now that they can technically communicate through spells, occasionally we'll be sending and receiving messages from the module game.
Praise Garfield.
Perfect.
I can do it in 2 levels.
All right, that is the perfect amount of canon for a one shot to have on a campaign. Awesome.
Absolutely. All that being said, Jalopy Slows, Carnal Cornlog, and Mr. T, you've been hanging out at what's currently just being dubbed the God House. We'll clearly come up with a better name over time.
I don't think so, but okay.
Okay.
Corn cabin.
Maybe just God's Hut, we'll call it for now. You guys have been hanging out for a while when the sound of wings can be heard battering just outside of the doors. A loud neigh goes up as music starts to play melodically from outside.
I play better music from the inside.
When did we get a horse on this island?
I don't think we have. That's not Cardinal's voice, but it is now.
Hang on, I'm looking for some of them fire deers. What are we talking about horses for?
He kind of hears when I'm
I just imagine anytime like Gorvik shows up somewhere while riding Chicky, he's just playing Ride of the Valkyries. Ding 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 ding
Gorvik a bard? Is Gorvik a bard?
Yes,
Okay, are we gonna be friend bards or enemy bards?
that depends on you.
I think it depends on you. Actually, you have almost twice my health. It depends on me.
Now that's some old school logic you got going there. I like it.
Probably also have like double my AC because mine's 11.
Yeah.
I didn't put anything in dexterity.
Let me put it this way. Gorbik is a bard with a 10 to athletics.
I have like a 4 to athletics because I did proficiency in it. Because I always put proficiency in acrobatics.
Hang on, is that horse flying?
Yes, horses do that here, Jalopy.
Huh. Deer are on fire and horses fly. This mountain's amazing.
You should really get out of the mountains more often, Jalopy.
Yeah, like my cousin owns one of those.
Huh. Neat. Well, this is my first time out of the mountains, so makes sense why I'm all seeing all this stuff for the first time.
Let's go see who this person is. Do stuff. Brewing tea and whatnot.
Okay. Colonel
Hi.
will now pick up his flask, because, yes.
I like your flying horse.
Hello.
Do
Thank
they
you.
normally fly?
Gorbik does not know. Gorbik just found this one inside of a falling down tower.
Huh.
As
His name-
one
That he
does.
knocked down, just to be
His
clear.
name is Cheeky.
Is it because he has cheeks?
No, it's because he's chicken horse.
It's a chicken horse? That explains the wings. Does it taste like
Yes.
chicken?
But
Gorbik.
chickens can't fly.
Gorbik just covers the ears of the Pegasus. This is very rude to say.
Clearly, the horse is flying.
Colonel, can I take a point of psychic damage?
But why?
No, no, I gave myself health. Okay, there we go.
Can't wrap his brain around the logic.
Oh my god.
That 1 point's gonna come to bite your ass later.
Oh, you bet it is.
Mr. Always making death saves, yeah.
Don't worry, it'll be fine.
I'll
Well,
bet you
this
blew
is-
in
If
instead
not,
of
it'll be
coming by the
pretty good
boats.
content. Probably not, actually.
Well, I like your chicken horse. Glad it grew wings. We just grew ourselves a house over here.
Better houses that can grow. Gorbik has
Yeah.
only seen building. Gorbik has only seen buildings that fall down.
Well, this one falls up.
It's still growing. It hasn't reached its full size, probably. I don't know yet. We don't know anything about it. We just
And there's-
planted it.
And there's also some leaf soup leaves on the front.
You stop. It's leaf soup. It's not leaf soup. It is tea.
I thought it
Godly
was
tea
Steve.
at that.
Isn't that just leaves? Isn't that just soup with leaves?
Yeah. But you do the hot water and then stuff comes out of the leaves. I think he's, what's Mr. T? You called it some kind of thing?
Tea. It's tea.
Yeah, that's your name, I know. But what do you call the leaf?
I call. They're tea leaves.
Well,
Mr. T
By that-
leaves.
Why do-
Okay.
by
Mr. T
that
leaves us.
logic,
Why do they
shouldn't
leave?
potato soup be called potato tea?
Why
Potato
does
Want
the,
some blasphemy?
why does the tea leave?
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Because it wants to get away from this conversation.
Gorbik is enjoying this conversation. It is nice conversation.
It's insulted every time Jalopy comes around.
Well, pleasure to salt your leaf soup.
I restrain myself around you because you enjoy the tea at least.
Yeah, it's super tasty.
I'm just
What
gonna...
brings you to Cinder Cove, Horseman?
Gorbik heard that there were fun things to fight here.
I can't
What?
argue that logic.
I gather there are. We fought some fire things, we fought some grassy, foresty things, and we fought some water things.
god.
Yeah, that too.
I almost died to a water god. It was not fun. And I lifted up my shirt to show the trident stab wounds.
Well, did you die?
Very close.
But you didn't. So that means it was fun.
Gorbeck
I'm
and
gonna-
some friend, Gorbeck
Can I,
and
like-
some friends beat up a water thing a while back.
Ah, you too like beating up water things. Awesome.
Take that, water.
Yes.
Come to your house, we beat the crap
We're
out of your
currently
stuff.
beating up a tree thing this time. Would you like to join?
One second. Like you see him like turn towards like the big sword on his back, and it's like you just hear him like Gorbeck would like to come with you. Yes.
Hot
Awesome.
doggity.
We're not doing it right now. We're still trying to sort things out around here.
Okay.
Can I roll perception to notice Newton? Or do I just notice him?
Like he's not hiding the
Hey.
fact that he
But yeah,
that
but
he turned.
But I'm focusing on Gorbeck right now.
Gorbeck's not hiding the fact that he like in the middle of the conversation he turned and was like basically like just going like towards the sword.
No, I meant Newton. I was trying to see
Oh.
him.
Yeah, Newton made no attempt to hide him stepping up like this. And you probably all did notice Gorbeck just talking to his sword for reasons that are scary.
Colonel's just
I'm not
look at
gonna-
Mr. T and be like, is he slower than Jalopy?
I don't question things these days. I got a flask from a dream.
Yeah.
If he wants to talk to
fair
his
point.
sword, let him. I talk to my leaf sometime.
Colonel's
talk
going
to
to
the
step away
voices.
from Mr. T and Jalopy.
Ooh, oh, darn it. I thought I could separate eye snapping. Damn it. Never mind. Anyways.
Hail, Newton!
Hey guys. And Newt just kind of looks at Gorbeck and scratches his head. Have we met before?
Gorbeck does not believe so.
Huh. Yeah, I came back here a while back with some adventures. Something about my whole race being destroyed. That doesn't ring a bell?
No.
Okay, you just...
Out of character. That was the Monkey King that was with that party.
Oh, okay.
That was
It
my
does
other
not ring a
crazy
bell.
character.
Another good character.
Somewhere
Not-
out there, he's wearing his juicy sweatpants.
The fuck?
It was an item he specifically asked for, and he wanted to be able to...
I specifically asked for magic pants, and that was it.
And you got him.
They work magic and goes at the gym.
Oh, Jesus. All right. Newton's gonna come waddling over and be like, so, what have you guys been thinking of the hut? Is it okay? Is it too hot or anything? I know that
Yeah.
heat isn't exactly your favorite.
Colonel just shrugs like it doesn't really bother him.
All right. Well, actually, I've got I got some good news. Last night in my dreams, Garfield showed me an image. It was of 1,000 ships coming out and helping us all to rebuild this place. And each ship carried some other strong or cool or like really edgelord or murderous hobus with them, and they just keep coming out to help us. But to do that, he said we have to go take care of some water business, so I'm not going to be a part of that, obviously, because water and everything, I'm not a fan.
Obviously.
But he says just right beyond our little hut over there, there's this old dock that a couple of invaders tried to use to take over this place a while ago. I think back in the day, Flareon threw a big old fireball at it, so it kind of got, abandoned. But hey, if we take back that dock and rebuild it, then we can start having some more people get out here. Or you guys could, leave without having to go through the uber dangerous forest. Just all positives, really.
So are we just the construction crew now?
Well,
We're the clearing them out crew.
yeah, he's got it.
Gorbeck believes forest would not be dangerous.
You think so, but it's a real bitch.
Quarterback can talk to plants.
And Corbett talk to plants.
Quarterback can talk to plants.
And apparently
Corbett high?
he can fly too. So
Quarterback is multi-talented.
That Chicky is talented in the flying.
maybe you could get through the woods, but you wouldn't be the only one. There's a lot of people that have a lot of trouble out there. We just had a goblin recently. She only got through because she's cagey as shit.
I hear she's a very nice person.
I meant that in a good way.
Oh. Then yes, I agree with you.
I hold my doubts about that one still. Though that punch was extremely weak.
You're a fucking elephant.
Thank you.
Yes, that was a compliment.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm not necessarily gonna build the thing, but we do have a couple of people that we're gonna try and hire to get that done, or that could be you people. I don't know. We're just spitballing here, but either way, definitely gotta make sure it's not just abandoned, but like actually abandoned, because you know how abandoned things usually get filled with things that aren't, friendly in these types
We'll
of
have
places.
no issue clearing it.
Why don't you come with us? We could teach you how to deal with these guys.
Like, really? Actually? Because I'm not even really a fighter in terms of my people.
I mean, you gotta learn. Like, what if you're walking through the streets and some fae try to jump you?
We also need backup here. It can't just be us fighting the forest, Newton.
Let Gorbic give you an example. Say you're out with your woman, and some gangsters come upon you.
Oh, what are we walking through an alley in Gotham City?
And you have your son Bruce with you.
Say some gangsters are dissing your fly girl. You just give them one of these, and he pulls out the war loot and just bonks the ground.
Disrespect to instruments.
It is okay. It is enchanted. It will not break.
Yes,
Hit
as
something
Lords
hard
are
enough,
canon.
eventually it will.
Colonel Cornlog, I need you to roll persuasion with advantage.
Okay.
They will never see it coming.
You're a bard, so I'm looking forward to seeing you just get like, okay, all right, 24.
I want to spend a luck point. No, I'm kidding.
Oh God, please no.
Also, that should be 23. I don't know, but I don't know why, but I have an extra +1 to my charisma checks.
Alrighty. In any case,
That would be probably from Jack of all trade if you're a bard.
Oh yeah, that's probably why.
there
Are
you
you
go.
proficient in charisma?
Well,
would I
charisma.
not?
Or persuasion, I mean?
Oh, that wasn't
yeah.
even charisma check. That was that wasn't persuasion. That was charisma.
Well, what's your persuasion modifier?
My persuasion modifier is 5.
Okay, so it
basically,
is
yeah,
24. Perfect.
Yeah, basically you just rolled a...
Okay, cool.
His persuasion modifier is 25. Anyways, so yes, 24, 23, 24, same results really. I was looking for anything over 15. Newton gets this kind of excited but nervous look on his face. A bit of fire seems to pop out of his mouth with his next few words. All right then. I guess yeah. Let's go mess some people up. Let's burn them. Yeah. Is that the right energy for this? I don't know.
I was gonna put his hand up for a fist bump.
I like it.
Do you have any friends that would like to also learn or are eager? There was one of your friends that stood up to that water god. Maybe he would like to join.
Oh, I think you're talking about Burner? He's kind of chatting with Flareon and Lady
Not
Fieron.
Burner. It was not Burner. I would recognize that weasel.
Who was another one
Out
of
of
your
character?
people?
Yeah, out of character, it was an unnamed serpent, or a salamander.
Guys, look, he's right over here. No, he disappeared.
No.
Don? I guess it wasn't that one.
No, that one died too quickly.
Hey, what you guys doing? Is it cool? You guys doing something cool out here? What's going on?
Okay, but did Newton return the fist bump?
Yes, and I need you to make a con save as a result, Carnal.
I think I no, I do not have doing this. Where
Fist bumping a fire god. What do you think's gonna happen? The little fire guy. Oh, we'll go fist
there
bump
it
him. What's gonna happen? You
Uh,
go burn. That's what's gonna happen. Or I guess you're not gonna burn. Alrighty. You do the fist bump, and your hand feels a bit charred afterwards, but you're fine.
Colonel spent like a half a day back to back with Burner. He's fine.
In any case, this guy whose voice I'd like to change a little bit, so I apologize for the lurch. So, what's everybody chatting about here? Are we doing something fun? Something combat based? That sounds cool to me.
We're clearing out a dock.
That depends. How cool are you compared to Newton?
Me? Newton? Newton's
Yeah.
Newton's tight with you guys, so obviously he's cooler than me. But you know, we can be tight, and then I'd be cooler than him. But is that really a contest? I don't know.
Okay, first off, you're not ever gonna be cooler than Newton. That's just not a thing that's gonna happen.
What?
But you
No.
you could come with us.
Oh,
We
that's
can
nice.
teach you how to fight.
Oh yeah, I love that. I love that. Yeah, especially with water. I hate water.
Also, maybe avoid dark alleys.
Yeah,
But I'm made of light. No alley could be dark that I walk through.
that's a good point. Avoid alleys
Back
that
alleys,
would
then.
be dark if you didn't go there.
Okay, I'll make sure to do that.
Well, let's get on the road, boys. Women, if there are any here. I don't know how to tell y'all two apart.
While we walk, Colonel will play on the on the road to Viridian City thing.
Alrighty, you're trying to go over here, obviously, so just do a little bit of fun movement. Do 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 do.
Go pray to Garfield real.
Just a 2-hour walk up the mountain for a good pray and a 2-hour walk back.
I cannot move Chicky.
No?
I can't either.
And by the way, is that their name, Chicky?
What?
Is the Pegasus name Chicky?
Yes,
Chicky.
Chicky the
Because-
Pegasus.
Does it
The
chirp
chicken.
or cluck?
No, it is Chicky.
No, the sound it makes. Does it chirp or cluck?
I get nays.
Or does it do both? Ooh.
Alright, I did everything I could with it to make it. Here's a new one.
Don't
See-
worry about the old one.
See if you can move the new one.
Nope.
Well then, Chicky can't really be a part of combat anyway, so we're just gonna have her doing circles up here in the mountains.
Ah.
Ricky is training to beat Rainbow Dash.
Do I recognize this one if it's the one that stood up to the water god?
Yes.
Okay, I recognize it. It was a brave thing you did. The other week back. I'm assuming it's been a week since then.
Oh yeah, thanks. It's not a big deal. I've been on that wall for a while. I've had to take out plenty of those slippery sons of bitches.
You had to take out
Understanding-
plenty of gods? You spit fire at a god.
I mean, and
Not often one encounters gods themselves.
nah, that was just one of Ariel's water beings. She sends them out frequently. Usually Flareon's in charge of stopping them, but he's been so lazy lately. So I have to go up and shoot fire all the day. It's exhausting.
Well, you do a good job at it.
Well,
I'd argue that almost makes you as cool as Newton,
ha, sweet. Oh,
but not quite.
oh.
Newton's still much better.
Okay, well, we're just here to make sure that, the followers of Garfield and Flareon don't die, so we're happy to be here.
Just Garfield.
Oh,
Just yeah. Flareon's a subordinate now. You are followers of Garfield.
No, Flareon helps Garfield out. His wife fail it too.
Subordinate.
Helper.
we should probably have a meeting about this someday.
I don't
It will-
think that meeting's gonna end well.
It will be a short meeting. Garfield is the new god of this island.
It'll be a meeting with your head and my axe.
Well, we're just not sure. Well, he's trying to say we're just not sure, like who's like who do we pray to when we go to sleep, and who do we pray to when we're fighting, and
Garfield.
but
There's no doubt about it. It is Garfield.
but
You
doesn't
can pray to whoever you want.
Flareon need prayers? This is why we would have to have a meeting. With all the back and forth going on about what gods should be doing what for what, it's hard to notice the rock slide that has come crashing down at you as you pass by the mountains. I need everyone to make a dexterity saving roll.
I'm
Come on,
assuming if we
really?
fail, then it's the end of the session.
Well, let's see how bad this goes.
Oh, wait, you
Oh
can-
man, it's not getting better.
Tyler, save us.
Yeah, natural 20.
I got excited there for a second because I saw the net 20 right as I clicked my roll, and I was like, oh, yay. And then I was like, oh, shit, never mind. That's not me.
So
I
glad
didn't get to...
I'm so glad I messed up and accidentally just did a normal dex instead of dex save.
All right. As the rocks come crashing down in your direction, Jalopy Slows and Carnal Cornlog were able to hop out of the way. However, Mr. T and Gorbik were smashed by the rocks for 7 damage each. And because of Carnal's natural 20, as he ducks out of the way, he sees a green woman walking away from where the rocks initially fell on you in a hurry. A loud can be heard echoing in the distance.
Out of
Is she a
curiosity,
humanoid?
would my my danger sense give me advantage on that?
Yes. So roll another dex. Or actually, wait, you already have. So never mind. No 7 for you.
I just shoved the boulder off, God.
She is humanoid, right?
Garfield just gets smacked in the face.
Cartoonishly, just. Also, yes, she is humanoid.
Okay, I'd like to cast Crown of Madness.
High or low?
Hi. Damn!
She's too far away.
I wasted the spell slot.
No. It doesn't count if,
I mean, I still
Or-
used the spell.
Or, actually, this is a good moment to ask this. Would that count?
Probably because I did use the spell, it just
mean-
didn't work.
You are the DM. You have the call on this.
Oh, no, I know, but I like to be democratic with these things, just so I understand how to rule these things moving forward. If people make calls that, you know what, yeah, take the spell slot hit, let's move on. I want to just keep this rolling.
Alright, cool. Guys, there's a green lady, and she did not get my Crown of Madness, so let's go! And I choose after her.
Up into the mountains or continue along the path?
I'm chasing after her to wherever she went.
Okay, that's going to be some pretty choppy areas. Ooh, Jalopy's given temporary life. Nice.
Yeah, I didn't realize it's so dangerous, so I gotta protect myself.
That's going to be some pretty dangerous terrain you're trying to cross, Carnal, so I'm going to need an athletics or acrobatics check from you.
Well, those are both the same thing. Or for me, at least.
But they're different for others, which is why I must give both.
That's the athletics, because Colonel he is not a very PC boy. Actually, I'm going to use the luck.
Are you... oh, okay.
Hang on. The luck it didn't go into this one because I only did it in the other thing or something. So
That's
I'm
just
just
another
gonna.
D20, right? So that'd
Yeah,
just be
it's
the
just a
17
reroll,
there.
but I have to spend a luck point.
Yep, well, that'd be the 17 because it's there already.
Yeah, no, I was just trying to add it to my character right now. Like the luck point.
Oh, got it.
So just continue while I do that.
Okay. As you're able to scramble your way up to the top using your luck feature, you do see the cackling woman, whose spells I wish I knew so that she could, be prepared for this. So hold on 1 second.
Turns out she's a goblin monk. Got it.
God damn it. People want to attempt to come back.
As soon as she sees you starting to chase after her, she gives one more final laugh before popping invisible.
Okay, well I have true sight, so no, I'm kidding. I don't.
I was gonna say, wow.
I have dark vision. I can see it.
I actually do have dark vision, but that's not how dark vision works.
Does there happen to be any, how many plants are nearby?
Let's see, magical instrument.
This area is fairly lush with the water meeting the fiery spots. You're getting a lot of mist and therefore sort of a jungle vibe going on.
How many daffodils are there?
Have I seen the green woman?
No, you were too busy
or-
getting your face hit with a rock, sadly.
Yeah, I was too busy taking a rock to the face.
And there is definitely a couple of daffodils or dandelions.
I'll make sure to remember that. And
Uh,
I'll ask to see if there's more every turn.
Yeah, I don't have anything I could do to.
Well, Garbic doesn't know. Otherwise, I could use speak with plants, but I don't. I don't know about it. I don't know about what's going on. I just know that I still have the rock in my face. It's just comically covering my entire face.
Your face is just like hugging the rock at this point, like I can't let go. I just remembered I have something I can. Anyway,
Come back, Carnal. We're not gonna chase ghosts.
I saw her.
I understand that. Do you still see her?
Must have casted a spell. And I say that while walking back.
I'm sure she'll show up again.
Should I do another athletics?
no, you're fine to climb down.
Okay.
At this point, the rock just kind of pops off Gorbic's face. In a relationship, you must not seem too eager.
I don't
Play
see
hard.
what that has to do with this.
Play hard to get, and she will come to you.
Again, I don't
Not-
see what that has to do with this.
Not appropriate, but still accurate, I suppose.
Are they talking
Wrong
about?
situation, right advice.
Are they talking about mating? I don't. No, I don't think so. Because with mating, it's just sort of you put eggs down and you walk past the eggs, and then things are fine. So this must be something else.
That's not how every creature mates, Newton, Sullivan.
Wait, it's
The-
not?
The minute mating gets brought up, Gorbic just gets a far off look in his eyes, like he's having friggin' Vietnam War flashbacks.
I think we're like the opposite spectrum of how bards can be.
Either way, that works for me because I don't need to go in depth into that topic of conversation.
Oh look, the docks.
Oh look, the docks.
Oh, it's the cocks.
On this path, on the left-hand side, you've had jagged mountains created from fire meeting with water on a regular basis, and on the right, sloping green hills with the occasional burnt and occasional, luscious tree. Now, sprawling before you, hello, sweet bender boy. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, you go outside. Go, good boy.
That was in game. I was about to go,
Yep. We just encountered a bender.
Nah,
Bender attacks, everybody roll initiative.
I tried to pet Bender.
wisdom saves. Wisdom saves. You're about to be charmed by Bender.
Roll a 19.
Yeah, I got an 8.
Nat 19.
Alright, let's see if Mr. T can resist it.
19.
Woo!
Yeah. Oh wait, I had advantage on that, so either way I got better.
Either way, it's not. It's clearly not real. My dog just came in, and I love him.
Either way, we all won.
Your game
Hey.
has been blessed by a bender. Everyone gains 1 level.
Oh God.
Yeah, let's go, boys.
Perfect.
Yeah, it's perfect. Then Gorbik can be level 6 over you guys. Jesus. Circling back. So
I never did ask, what level is everybody?
I'm
Three.
level 3.
Oh shit,
I'm
You
four.
get to start at level 5?
No, Gorbik, I've used Gorbik a lot, like in a lot of one-shots in the past. He's, like, how do you think he got all this crazy shit?
yes,
Well, I get that, but that was a different XP system. Okay, whatever, doesn't matter.
Gorbik was there in the before times.
In the before times, it was 1 level, like, per,
trilogy.
yeah.
Yeah. Before this, I used to run trilogy one-shots, so there'd be 3 games in a row, one every week, that would play to a larger plot line. But I always ended up having those trilogies either extend or just people would get confused or couldn't come back for it. So I went to just try doing modules to get better at this stuff and make videos off of that. And then I was like, you know what? I want to do more random shit again. So that's why we're here. But I did let him keep all his stuff just because I didn't have time to set other things up. And if things seem too OP, I will be happy to nerf it, considering they're legacy items. Sorry, Gorbik.
Yeah, that's right. Literally, the only thing that I have that's technically OP is the bug staff.
Yes.
And even then, that can be easily worked around depending on, like, how you set up an encounter.
Does bug staff just like cast infestation?
And other stuff. You can Google it if you want, but I want to get right on back into it.
Yeah, let's go.
So, as I was saying, mountains on the left, rolling hills on the right, and before you, the pass finally rounds a bend and opens up to a beautiful, fast-flowing stream that rushes on by. You see a couple of old wooden docks that are very worse for the wear, with moss and other rot growing all over it. A small hut with an even smaller garden right next to it seems to be tended by a single peasant. Now, hold on one second.
Just the peasant, the green lady?
No, surprisingly.
Okay.
In the fields, too, you see large, enormous bison-like creatures munching on the grass peaceably, and a number of fish people lounging around the area on the docks and on the bench. The hut itself seems to be in enough repair that it's fine for some dude to just hang out there and have a small, quiet life to himself, but definitely could use an extra coat of paint. It is well furnished inside, which is cool, and he's got an enormous deer/elk hanging out with him, so that's nice. He doesn't seem to notice you as, even though you are on the map this close, imagine you're still about 120 feet back, so no one's really noticed you yet.
Which means I can cast a spell. But I won't. It would not be used for it now.
Crown of madness on the guy. She's like, wait, why am I so angry at this axe in the log?
There's an axe in the log. Ooh, Curl's gonna get a new weapon.
You've
fuck is
unlocked
that?
you've unlocked the axe in a log.
It's
It does the same normal damage as an axe, but does bludgeoning damage instead of slashing because the axe won't come out of the log.
So
Curl's over here wielding a full log.
just a big old stump. It's basically a warhammer at that point.
Hammer and quarterstaff, and a bag full of javelins.
I whacked somebody with a lute a long time ago.
Quarterback does that on a daily basis.
All right.
Tapping the war loot.
Well, this doc looks good. Doesn't look broken or anything, does it?
We would probably have to inspect it closer. Avoid the bison. They can get temperamental.
Quarterback is gonna wave at the bison.
Uh,
I've dealt with their kind before.
the the bison sort of gives you like a look like, huh? And then goes right back to eating.
I would like to grab
Being-
Gorbek by the sleeve and just like pull him along.
What's the matter, Matt? You don't want me rolling animal handling?
Not yet. You just it's not animal handling to wave at an animal from across the field. I can do that. In real
Do it right
life.
now then. Do it.
There's no field of animals next to my computer.
Do it.
That we know of.
Alright, you know what? We're gonna
Just
go
the
this.
grass chilling in the field too.
I pet the Trask.
Oh look, a field of animals, and I'm waving to it from my house. See, I can do it too.
I'm waving at it too, so I win.
You're gonna need to get a nat 20 on
Actually-
that.
Actually, Matt, roll handle animals.
Oh, I
Off the bison and they charge you.
I give myself.
Charged down by the bison like
No
a-
wait, no, I give myself DM inspiration. Get ready for this. Woo!
Dude, spend a luck point. Spend a luck
You,
point.
one bison decided not to. The rest continue.
So I've been trampled to death. This was a great session, guys. I'm gonna catch you later. All right.
So if the DM dies, we just automatically level up to level 20.
And we get all the magic weapons we want.
Yeah.
We're the DM now.
Look at me. I'm the DM now.
Look at me. I am the DM now.
As you're making your way closer, the man chopping wood by himself looks up at you.
We
Ah. Hey there now. You. Not another step. People I don't even reckon. What are some of you?
Rubik is Gorbik.
We're friendly, maybe.
Carl's just gonna make it sound like.
Okay. Is there something I can do for all of you, or what?
Got some questions about your dock.
Okay. Could you maybe, I don't know, put the sharp looking things down you guys are carrying? It's kind of scaring me.
I mean, I don't have my weapons in my hand. I don't know why they do.
Yeah, I'm just playing my loot.
It's the bison. I'm afraid they're scary.
Gorbik doesn't even have his weapon out.
No, I know you're not carrying your weapons or anything, but just having them is kind of making me nervous. You look like the type of guys who'd rob me and take everything I have, and then, you know, if I'm lucky, I'm not dead, but I basically did because I don't have nothing now.
Okay,
Well,
there
praise
I threw my short for that.
Garfield.
Gorbik
That-
feels that he's racist because he is orc.
I'm gonna like stab my sword into the dirt.
See, now he's getting it. He
I
can.
don't let go of my weapons. I'm sorry. Too many years playing soldier.
I'm also going to hide my. Do I not have a dagger? Why don't I have a dagger? I was gonna try to hide my dagger like behind my, like in my sleeve, but I don't have a dagger apparently.
He does kind of wave to you, Cardinal Cornlog, like, actually, give me 1 second. He sort of looks past you guys, and he's like, oh, you guys brought some of them fire boys, huh? Well, how you there, fire guys?
Don't worry, they're harmless.
No, they never come after me. I'm too busy doing work and stuff. But these guys over here, and he sort of gestures to the Sahashwins over here, they might have a bit of a problem. I don't know if you want to leave them outside the farm or something. They might get aggressive.
They're not dogs. I don't know why I think in New York.
I'm not saying they're lesser beings. I'm just saying that, you know, if you put cats and dogs in a room, they're gonna fight. You know.
I think that's racist to the Baxies.
I think that's racist to everyone here.
I didn't know your races existed till 5 minutes ago.
Okay, that's probably definitely racist.
I have
No,
lived
that's
on
just
this
ignorant.
island my whole
You know
life.
what?
I'm so confused.
How
That
about
ain't
this?
racist. That's just ignorant.
How about we all just meet here in the middle and nobody gets aggressive, and we won't have to hurt a single person. Maybe depends on how
everybody-
y'all act.
Just don't touch your weapons, and that should be good. That should be close enough to the middle.
You know, that's an alright idea, and I've thought of a better one. And he just sort of jumps into his hut and slams the door behind him. After a few
Okay.
minutes of rustling, he pops out with a crossbow bolt pointing out the door hinge. He's like, I'll stay right here and you guys can talk about 20 feet from the house. How about that?
Okay, so Colonel's gonna slowly walk up. I like. Don't
He
need.
said 20 feet, so I'm feeling comfortable walking too. Oh, that's a little. I mean, at least I don't have to yell.
I'm gonna go past the line because I don't have any weapons on me. Look, sir, we don't want to hurt you. We just want to look at the place around us, and like kind of like holding out his arm to like as a signal, like you guys stay back here.
Alright, you just got shot with a crossbow bolt, Colonel.
Okay.
I mean, you just walked over his line.
Okay, he rolled a 19.
Yes.
Okay, but hang on.
Are you going to try and use luck to change his number?
He actually rolled a Oh.
Okay, whatever you say, Colonel.
I get the Jews.
You should choose
yours.
an at 20 because it's hilarious.
Alright, fine. He rolled a nat 20.
Jesus. Alright,
Known to you, he's a battle master.
He just like shot. No, the fuck he is not. He just like shot my ear off.
Alright, give me a second
Oh,
here.
good lord! Why would you have to go and do that?
Oh my god, you just took 14 damage.
How is this
I'm a-
guy a battle master?
I'm pulling Colonel back across the line.
You said 14?
Well, just to be clear, are we sticking with you giving him a natural 20? Otherwise, it's just gonna be 9 damage.
9 it is.
Alright. Yeah, I just told you not to cross the line. That was the one rule that you actually said you'd follow.
His weapon down. Why would you shoot an unarmed man?
I am certain that man has at least 2 arms.
I about to javelin your ass if you don't calm the hell down. Stop committing war crimes.
You know what? You're not the first weird thing to show up on my farm today. I can't deal with all this craziness.
Why the fuck do I keep rolling vicious migraines?
For a second, it sounded like you said vicious migraines.
That's what I said. I said, why do I keep rolling vicious migraines?
Either of
one for
y'all have
damage.
a way to patch up his ear.
I'm gonna say you can't shoot for shit.
What?
Despite having no ear. And, have him take a wisdom save.
Alrighty. He fails, and something pings in the back of his mind.
Maybe I can't shoot for shit.
Ah! Who's hitting me with spells? That's not cool.
Friends,
How
friends,
about
can we stop the violence?
he started it?
What does not like to see all this violence. We are here to be diplomatic.
Well, he shot us first.
He did go over the line.
I made my rules pretty clear.
I mean,
Maybe
even
he
the
doesn't know
Colonel
what
knows
20
how far 20
is.
feet is. Like, he can't see the actual line. I doubt he actually knows how far 20 feet is.
To that point, it's interesting you bring that up. I was a caddy at some point in my life, which meant that I had to know how to measure things on a sight basis. And you are a spellcaster who has ranged spells, so you definitely know how to judge distance.
That's fair.
Mhm.
Okay, but isn't he like 3 feet tall? 20 feet to him's like 40 yards.
Okay, if I put a 6-foot pole into the ground, is it the same distance from the hole as a 3-foot pole that I stab into the ground?
I don't know. Can you get the ball in it?
I'm just saying the Pythagorean theorem isn't going to be wildly affected because of his height. He would know the distance, and also I drew a line on the ground.
Yeah, but Colonel can't actually see that line. I can, but he can't.
We're not playing this
Anyway,
game.
it doesn't matter.
We're not playing this game. We're playing the game. We're not playing this game.
Yeah, let's just continue. It doesn't matter.
Gorbik was
I'll go back to my
lobbying
line.
for peace.
What do you ask?
Gorbik, you were lobbying for peace.
Yes.
We all were lobbying for peace until that happened.
Gorbik
Yeah,
is, Gorbik is trying to say, like, can we please all be calm and be chill?
I'm trying to be. This is a heavy day already, though. You're not the first weird-looking thing to show up at my door, and I'm damn sure not ready to handle any others.
Stop calling the Sahorgan weird looking. You're being racist.
I'm so
Fucking
sad. I'm just so confused.
To me, you look weird. No gray skin having small eared ass over there.
Yeah. Nah, that's I thought you make fun of me for being a ginger, but that's okay too, I guess.
well, I don't know if
No,
Colonel's
no,
ginger,
no,
so
no.
I don't know if I can make fun of him for that.
Now that would just be soulless.
Just like fingers.
Not even I would stoop that low. I'm pretty sure it's against my code.
What do you want? Be quick about it. I don't know when she's gonna be back.
When
Ooh.
he's going, and who is going to be back?
A lady. She just
That's
showed
how we
up.
answer our fucking question.
What?
What did she want?
She came here. She said she just wanted to mess with the docks a little. It wasn't a big deal. She put her hands on it. Some sparkles head up, and then these Szechuans came up here and said they just need to keep an eye out on things for some time. And meanwhile, you see that the two fish guys are just looking at you real close, hands on weapons. They said that if I go near the docks, I'm dead. I want to go fishing today.
Well, praise Garfield. It looks like you have had your prayers answered. We're here to help you.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna help him.
We're here to help ourselves then.
I'm just here to fuck up some fish people.
You, what a great joke, outsider! You won't get me killed.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it.
With that kind of shooting, you should have been able to defend yourself.
I am what they refer to as a glass cannon. You take one shot at me and I go down. I'm tired.
I'll keep note of that.
You hear a click as a second lock is put in place on his door.
It is okay, my friend. What you must do is you must work out every day. If you work out every day, 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups,
I knew it!
5 miles of running, you too can have a body like Gorbik, and Gorbik just flexes.
You know what I care about more than Lamborghinis? Knowledge.
Sahagin, how are y'all?
Oh, we're just fine. Thank you for asking.
So, I don't know if y'all came here willingly or were summoned, but I'm hoping we can have a peaceful day. Praise Garfield.
Well, I can agree with the peaceful part, especially if you were able to make a decision to walk away from the place, you know? I think then everything would be quite peaceful.
Matt?
Yes?
Since Carl like stabbed his sword into the ground, can he pick up like a piece of the broken fence and use it as a club?
I guess.
Okay, cool.
Just
Anyways,
See, that's not gonna happen. We need the docks.
that's a good proposal you're throwing forward. That you need the docks. I don't want the docks. No one wants the dock. We're just taking down the docks. Maybe you could build docks somewhere else, huh? Ever thought of that?
we want this dock.
We need this dock the way it is.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Well, then maybe we will have a problem. It sounds like.
I was really hoping we wouldn't. Y'all could just walk away and, or better yet, maybe you could come to our side.
What? And work with some weird Firefox thing that doesn't even work with water? I need water to live. Ariel will take my water if I don't do this.
I mean, it's not like we can't find a place for water somewhere. We're next to it and we want to own these docks. Would y'all prefer to be proprietors of the docks?
What? Like be bosses?
Bosses working under us, obviously.
I
You
But I'm
can
thinking
get
we
management.
can give you a better deal than you're already being offered.
I got to be dock boss.
Dock boss.
Dock boss.
Garfield does a little like flourish with his war loot. Dun 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 dun. Dock boss.
Carl does the same thing, but with his normal loot.
Mr. T, I'm gonna need a persuasion check, or this isn't deception, is it? Are you actually offering this?
I'm actually offering it.
Then I'm gonna need a persuasion check with advantage, thanks to our. Actually, Gorbic and Carnal, I need to do. Oh!
Can someone bin luck my way real quick?
Beautiful.
1-1, baby!
Dude, you failed for both of these guys.
uh,
Can I give him luck?
oh, no, you cannot.
Okay, can I roll luck so I can get the fuck out of here?
No, you cannot.
Okay, well then I would like to ready my plank.
You cannot do that either. That would be very metagamey.
No, I just mean like Colonel, just like hold it up. It just doesn't actually do anything mechanically.
So do I notice them clearly and unobjectively, obviously, deciding not to go with this plan?
Well, let me check. Giving the performance of their lives, the two of them turn to you with a big old grin on their face. I've always wanted to be a dock boss. Haven't you always wanted to be one, Billy? Yes, I love docks and being the boss of docks. Let's go check out the docks. Yes, exactly, Billy. We're gonna go be the best dock bosses you'd ever seen. And, they just start to sprint.
Can I also roll inside?
Mr. T, the persuasion is more challenging their charisma at this point, so they're just starting to flee at this point. Someone else could roll insight, Carl?
Okay, I will roll that. Oh. Inside. Oh, there it is.
Okay, they're able to get this far away from you, and clearly they're panically running towards the water to get out of range of you.
Should we go after them?
Does that hit one?
It does hit one of them, yes.
Okay, I don't want to cross the line. Are they within 120 feet? You're like, that's the only thing I could do at this range.
Okay, so one person is instigated combat. Everyone doesn't get to do what they want to do.
Friends.
As a javelin sinks into the back of the Szechuan's leg, he screams out in pain, a gurgling, rasping roar from the deeps themselves. Suddenly, everything seems to come alive and look at the group. Oh, come on! I really didn't want to get hit today. This sucks.
Did he bite his tongue?
Should have accepted our proposal.
You should have just walked away.
You should have not shot me.
No one. These guys didn't shoot you. Also,
Oh,
everyone.
I thought that was the guy in the house talking.
He's still salty about you.
That happened like 3 seconds ago. Of course I'm still salty.
All right, everyone, click on your tokens and roll initiative.
Ding, 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 ding.
I did initially roll a 3 on that. I just hadn't clicked the token.
That animal's gonna fight us.
Oh look, Gorbic, you get to use your animal handling now.
Yes, all one of my animal handling.
Better bank account.
All right, Mr. T, you just chucked a javelin. You're also up.
Other jet. Same one.
Alrighty. That's a hit. That's also a hit, but not for much. He's definitely feeling the pain at this point.
And for my bonus, I shall go into a rage.
Alright, very nice, very nice. Feel free to take your movement.
I thought you were a paladin, Steve. Or
No.
attack from the paladin.
Attack once, paladin.
Oh, okay.
Jalopy slows. You are up.
Alright, so I am 50 feet away, so I cast Expeditious Retreat of myself so I can bonus action dash. So bonus action and movement to hop on this, and then I'd like to, yeah, get him! And I'm trying to get him to charge at the Sagwin.
Little handle animal.
Oh, I definitely need animal handling.
Heck yeah.
Whew.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Oh my god.
You didn't throw it off like a
I
rodeo.
can't help but feel like there's something working against us.
Alright, you get lobbed about 15 feet, bucked off of this thing onto the ground, taking 1 point of damage as a result.
Ooh.
And I maintain concentration.
Yes, you do. In fact, keep
Alright.
this in the back of
You're
your head.
more
Your next con... Keep this in the back of your mind. Next time you make a con save, you will be at advantage because of that nat 20.
Okay.
Alrighty.
And that's my turn, because that was everything.
Okay, cool. And from the depths of the ocean, a couple of frogs come jumping out.
Oh,
They're quite big.
Decided to go. That one's in that guy's house.
More like on top at this point, but yes. Also, this guy over here, not a huge fan of being jumped on, Sloppy Joes. Jalopy Slows, sorry.
Oh no.
He's just like,
Walking into the wrong hood, motherfucker.
oh, come on! A 19? Is that really what I
Look at
rolled?
that, giving them rolls again.
It really didn't like me.
Ah, Jesus. That's 13 for you, Jalopy.
Yep. And I will con save again. 18.
Alright, you're good. Carnal, you are up.
I think I'm gonna rush the guy in the house. No, I'm gonna help my friend Jalopy flows. I don't actually know if we're friends, so, fuck, I can't get that close. Let me look at my... I will cover. Yeah, I'm just gonna cast the experiment. At first level, that should not hit you off yet, I don't think. Okay,
Yeah,
this
10 feet away, I'm good. I'm good.
yeah, this guy needs to make a wisdom save, or not wisdom, dex save.
Wisdom.
Gonna be wise enough
The
not
ground
to fall.
shaking.
God damn it! I'm never helping you, Genjo Happy.
So that's no damage then?
To be noted. Yep, it's neighbor
I
suck.
yeah, I think it's it.
Okay. I'm just going to point this out. I'm sure things are going to go fine. I'm sure they will. But you can retreat if you'd like to, just to be clear. But I'm sure things will go just fine, so.
I'm actually gonna use a healing word that bonus action. On.
You already cast a spell, though. Your Earth Tremor's a spell. Or,
Yeah, but healing word's
level
a bonus.
spell.
Healing word's a bonus action.
Yes.
Yeah,
But
but
Earth Tremor is a level spell, so you can't do an action spell and bonus action level spell.
Yeah, you
I
can't
did
do
not.
two
Yeah, I
you can't-
didn't know that.
You could do a spell and a cantrip, but not two leveled spells in a turn.
Okay, yeah, I
Correct.
didn't know that.
Okay, the more you know.
Who the fuck is getting so fucked up?
I forgot to roll for the fire newts, so they're just dealing 9.
I mean, they're just
15,
watching for
20.
now.
No, they're not.
Are they? Or are they not?
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I was about to yell at them to attack the bison. So, I mean, without me even saying anything, it's working out in my favor.
That bison didn't do anything.
You told them to join the fight, and a bison just attacked Jalopy Slows. They're not the smartest creatures. They're getting involved. Alright. Let's check this guy out. Okie dokie. Rallied by their extra set of troops. They're gonna try and help out their friends now. Do a little bit of that fishing, stabbing business. With their spear. One for Mr. T, one for Gorbic.
Because of nothing.
That's 7 damage for you, Mr. T.
Me.
Gorbic, you are fine.
Yee.
Yeah, this guy, he's just gonna try and smack around a couple of these fire dudes. Oh my god! And Slyvin is now on the brink of death. Jesus Christ. Gorbic?
Stands up to a god, gets gored by an ox.
Yeah, right. Gorbic, you are now up.
Alright. So, DM. Can I make a perception check to see if I see any of the following insects? If I see any centipedes, any spiders, any wasps, or any scorpions.
Be around here.
Do a perception check for me.
Perception. 14.
There are a
And you don't
couple.
have to eat, and you don't have to give me the full amount, like the full number of them.
There are a
Just
couple
see
of
if-
wasps.
How many?
Oh no.
There's a small nest. There's at least 3 wasps.
I'm gonna pull out the bug stick. And I'm gonna expend 4 charges to cast Giant Insect on those 3 wasps.
Unfortunately, the wasp nest was right above the hut. So our barnyard friend here is going to get pretty terrified and go into hiding in his home.
That's fortunate for me.
And these are giant, so I believe they're large. Or, they become... Yeah,
Oh
they
my.
become- yeah, they're giant wasps. Let me look at their stats.
Can
real
I
quick.
ride one?
If the ox has told me anything, you can certainly try.
Might just get fucked up afterwards.
I believe I just made their stat block available in game.
Oh wait, yeah. Oh wait, no, never mind. They're medium. They are
Oh.
medium. Never mind. That's my bad.
Like, not right
A
then.
medium wasp is considered a giant wasp, you know, compared to a tiny little thing.
Yeah,
To be
And
fair, yeah, they are giant now compared to how they were.
Yeah, I consider a wasp the size of one of the joints from my pinky to be giant.
Ooh.
all right,
Alrighty.
so they act on my turn. So pretty much the commands that I'm going to give them are attack the frogs.
Okay. Alrighty. Do they work right away?
Yep, they act on my turn, so they would go towards the frogs.
Alright, let me just do some attacks left to right.
Yeah,
Hit, miss, hit.
thing-
And then
Yeah,
con
the
save
ones-
with the frogs. God damn.
Yeah, and that's for the poison damage. Only one of them succeeds on on the con save.
Okay, so this frog goes, haha, that wasn't that bad of a mistake. Oh! The poison just overwhelms him.
Did he just die from the poison immediately?
Actually, it doesn't die. If a creature is reduced to 0 hit points, the target is stable poisoned, and even after regaining hit points, it remains paralyzed. So basically, it's still alive.
Except
Doesn't
you,
watch its friends die.
except you dealt more damage to it than its HP, so it's dead. Oh wait.
Okay.
Oh wait. Sorry, the poison does that even if they're reduced to 0. My bad. Okay,
Yeah.
so now we've just got a 0 health
Paralyzed.
paralyzed frog.
It's technically unconscious, but it's stable. It's like with the whole thing, like wasps like to lay their eggs in living prey thing, so it's one of them things.
Lovely. I hate everything about that.
Giant wasp babies are about to be born. Yay.
Are the eggs gonna be normal or giant?
How about this, Gorbic? Do you have anything else you want to do that has nothing to do with a baby eggs with wasps?
One second, I'm looking at this ability.
Woo, 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 woo.
5. Alright, yeah, so all of my allies, including the fire newts, are all going to gain 8 temporary hit points. They're all going to gain 8 temporary hit points, and they can use their reaction to move without provoking an attack of opportunity as I use Mantle of Inspiration.
God
Wait, we all get that?
damn. Yes.
Yep, everyone gets that.
Okay, so 8 temporary hit points?
Yep. 8 temp HP, and you can move. Yeah, because everyone is within 60 feet of me, so it's. Yep, everyone's within 60 feet of me, so it's all good. So you can move if you want to. You can leave your friends behind.
That includes the giant wasp, doesn't it?
No, not the wasp. I can only do it up to 5 people.
Ah, okay.
Don't think I didn't pick up on that music reference. All right, I did.
Oh wait, shit.
We
No, I
all-
can. Oh wait, shit. No, I can only do that to 3 people. I forgot my strength is the high number. Okay, so Mr. T, Carnal, and Jalopy all get that bonus. The newts don't get shit.
That's fine. I'm sure they'll be fine.
Someone needs to go save them.
I know you said we can move, but I ain't leaving Bessie behind, so I'm staying right here.
Yeah, you can move if you want to.
We can move as a reaction.
Yeah, you use your reaction to move, but you don't provoke any opportunity attacks.
Okay.
Alrighty. Let's see here. Ooh, this is gonna trigger something for this guy.
Hello.
Alright, so let's see if this hits. Ooh, just
It-
barely.
Yep.
Alright, so that's gonna be 16 plus, Jesus Christ, an extra 2d8?
Yep. So it's a
What the fuck?
That's 31 damage.
And you also need to make a strength save. Oh my god.
Um,
These are CR2s.
Uh-huh.
CRs are bullshit. You know what? God damn it.
yeah, CRs are kind of
Yep.
misleading.
So I'm knocked prone. And then I've got to make a constitution save to see if I keep up the concentration on giant insect.
Is that a normal deer or a giant elk?
Let's see
Yeah,
here.
it's a forest elk.
Let's
Okay.
see here. The total damage I took was 31. So half of that rounded down to
15.
Okay. I just barely make that constitution save.
Hey,
The giant insect is still up.
Good. Good. Alright, now. This last fish guy runs up. Hey, you stabbed my friend! And he's just gonna throw a spear right at you, Mr. T. I'm rolling really good today, guys. I'm sorry. That's 5 damage for you, Mr. T.
You always seem to roll good, buddy.
No, I was promised that we would be fine.
Yeah, I don't know who said that to you. It wasn't me.
Oh, well, maybe that was just to jalopy. I don't know.
Okay, so the giant elk isn't going to do much. Especially when roll 20 breaks for me. Give me a second.
It's afraid of wasps.
Oh, shit.
Quick, guys, get in as many attacks as you can.
Do we are attacked as an explosion?
It's going to just walk over here, just taking a single moment to wait near the garden. Maybe grab a quick carrot out of the ground, and then just walks over to this spot.
Just
Sounds
having a
suspicious.
good time.
Mr. T, you are up.
Having a good time.
I'm running to the hog.
Oh, that's... I'm very scared for you, Mr. T.
There we go,
Don't worry.
Mr. T.
I am too scared. But he called me out personally, so
We'll help you after he's done helping jalopy if he can.
Damn, that's going to be hits.
Oh
Wow.
my god.
Wow.
Minimum damage on both ones.
you know, I can't help but notice that they get max, I get min. You min-maxing over there, Matt?
What? No, I haven't hacked into Roll20's basic systems. I mean, hey, what's up, guys?
Hey guys, Matt Sauce here.
Vsauce here. Okay, so 10 damage. No one's getting knocked out from that, but it's still, you know, decent for these
And-
guys.
He now has the ancestral warriors over him, annoying him.
nice.
Oh, awesome.
Good guys.
Got some dead people scaring him. Boo.
Boogity 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 boo.
All right. I'm assuming that's it for you?
Yeah.
Okay. Meanwhile, the fire newts at advantage are just going to keep trying to take down this boar. All right. Damn. Okay, so we're looking at 13 plus 9. That's 22. And the boar is down.
Good job, little ones.
We did it!
Scimitars?
Yeah, we were trained to use scimitars because they're basically the size of our bodies, which is, you know, it's the only way we have any leverage or any way to actually fight something. Anyways, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yay! Garbig! I'm sure he's fine on the ground. Jalopy slows. You're up.
All right.
Says 8,
Apparently, I
8,
don't learn from my mistakes. So, hopping right back on old Bessie.
God damn it.
Animal handling with the CR slightly lowered.
That's a
Oh,
dirty
wow.
20.
Woo!
Get it, Jalopy.
Yeah!
This beast is not magically controlled, but it is territorial. As a result, you're able to push in a direction, although it does start to press its hooves and it wants to charge.
Ooh, I wanted to charge in this direction.
You triple colonel.
Alrighty.
That's where I want to charge. And let's see, that's my turn.
Okie dokie. The giant frogs have their own stuff to worry about. One of them's on the ground twitching around like, is something bad about to happen to me? I feel like something horrible is about to happen to me. It has something to do with eggs.
He's gonna find out the question I ask, or he's gonna find out the answer to the question I ask.
Meanwhile, that wasp is currently grappled. I don't need to mark that. It'll be fine. Because here comes our big old behemoth coming charging forward at this guy. So he's going to get the charge bonus. And just, in general, make a mess of this frog in a second. That's a hit.
Just make him.
And that's the frog basically exploding over the entirety of the bison. So much so that the bison just runs into its actual form.
Does it also explode over that it's a hog in there?
It's quite the impact, but it only deals 1 damage.
Bisons are beefy.
Alright, Carnal,
Good job, Bessie.
things are looking a bit up. What would you like to do?
I think I would like to. I would like to help my friend Mr. Cheese.
Do 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 do. Ba-da-ba-da-da. Both my eyebrows work in different ways. I'm happy to say.
And for my turn, I will cast Vicious Mockery on this one here.
You got hit by 2 javelins already. You suck.
Your skills do not look very nice today.
What the hell you just say to me? Because that really hurt my feelings.
And you take 3 psychic damage.
He's still alive, but that did hurt him.
Okay. So now that I use a cantrip, I can use Healing Word on myself, right?
Yes.
Correct.
Okay. 2nd level Healing Word. That's gonna be 7 health for me.
That's 11.
No, that's 11.
That's 11 for you.
Oh, it is?
So you're back to full health.
Wait.
Emotional damage is
Actually,
less damage.
no, you do have 28 health because you have temper HP on top of you. So you have 28 health currently.
Okay.
Alrighty. This guy is not happy about being covered in fish guts, and it's going to be like, hey, get down from there. I'm going to stab you.
No.
Are you though?
I'll stab you while you're up there.
But is he though?
He's gonna try.
Here we go. Seven damage for Jalopy.
Except for I use shield, because it's the first time I can actually use shield.
Ha ha ha!
Woo, Jalopy.
Look at this wimpy
And
spellcaster.
'cause I'm an And
No!
because I'm an abjuration wizard, I get an extra 8 temporary hit points that are a ward, not temp HP. First time I was able to use it.
Damn, alright.
I like to imagine Joffrey just using the bison as a shield.
Yeah, Sahagin takes one more psychic damage from this utter failure.
Finish your one with psychic damage.
Alrighty. Next up, we have the other Sahaswin, who's smart enough to know that flanking is best. I'm sorry, Mr. T.
I can flank him next turn.
Yeah, I expected it, but I got Colonel coming up behind me.
Haha, take that 2 damage. Get wrecked, son.
Gladly I'll take it, and I'll give it back twice over.
Gorbik, you're up.
Alright, so. Half my movement to get up. I'm going to bonus action. Healing word
Hey, what's up, people?
at 3rd level on myself.
Yeah, you have to that.
Healing word. He's gonna do a healing word.
So
HP for
11.
him, HP for you, and HP for everyone. Hello, all 5 people. Or goodbye.
And
Do
then,
yourself. Do 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 do.
I'm not too happy with this thing.
He's not too happy
So,
with this thing. Do, do, do,
I'm gonna grab it by the horns, and I'm gonna try to grapple it.
happy with this thing. Oh, okay, sure. Athletics check for use. Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
27.
Careful, you're gonna give Minotaur flashbacks.
Jesus. All right, you are currently grappling the giant bison creature.
Motorbik knows. When it comes to bulls, you must take them by the horns.
I like Gorbik.
Ooh.
Hobgoblin names also like Scorpic.
Oh, grapple bards.
All right.
This is what happens when you have a bard with 18 strength and expertise in athletics.
Oh, Jesus. All right. All that being said,
Sing them to sleep.
17 in athletics.
uh,
Or 17 in strength, sorry.
all right. So I'm guessing that's it for you, Gorbik.
Yeah. If I had an extra attack, I would use it to basically try to throw this thing over and slam it into the ground. But I'll do that next turn.
Alrighty, fair enough. Okay, so this guy is not super happy about being grappled, as you could imagine. But he's too angry and too distracted to actually hit you with anything.
You cannot hit me with your horns, I am holding them.
Hit me with your best shot.
I am assuming that this face, the ghost friends means he's attacking at disadvantage, correct?
Oh, wait, we almost forgot. The giant wasps.
I was about to say, don't forget about them things.
Oh, correct.
They act on my turn.
Isn't the one in initiative right now already dead?
No, this one over here is dead. This one is not.
Oh, I meant the first.
It's disadvantage on the Sahagin if he attacks something other than me.
Okay, that's 1. And that's 2. And that's going to be a couple of con saves. Alright, so that's 11 damage sinking into this guy, which does not kill him.
It does take half damage.
What you talking about,
on
Willis?
Doesn't it have an advantage?
The target must make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw, taking the poison damage on a failed save, or half as much.
Oh,
damage as
okay.
the one.
Gotcha.
So it's actually taking 2, 6. It's taking 8 poison damage.
Okay, the poison damage reduced. Okay, so just like the other frog, this one is currently paralyzed on the roof of the building, very confused. um, okay.
Imagine that he's like slowly fighting it off.
The giant elk doesn't engage with anyone, but just rushes over to this spot and seems
is
to
suspicious.
nibble a bit of grass.
That elk is gonna be like the
That's
final boss.
prize, isn't it?
Mr. T, you are up.
Oh, I wish I could attack that elf. Did that Sahagin do his attacks?
He did
one
not
was
because we got distracted with all the wasps. Good catch.
Plus 10 HP. Yes.
Whoops, I double clicked, so that's a miss, so you're golden.
Isn't he flanking?
He
No,
is flanking.
This one's attacking.
7 piercing damage, Mr. T.
Yay, okay.
And then now it's your turn. It's Mr. T's turn. The bulls being weak. Oh my god. The bulls are killer actually. One of the bulls did 30 damage at one point. 30. Just sunk it right into Gorbic. Alright. 11 and then 5. The top Sahagwin is dead.
And I shall use my movement to turn around and stare down this one, look him in the eyes, and say, "You should have accepted the boss position."
I regret so much right now. As he just holds his spear, shaking it in your direction.
And that's why he's not expecting me to come up from behind.
Slavin's gonna come up like, guy hugging boar. You want us to kill it?
Love that energy from him. Not help, just kill.
Gorbic, that was a question for you.
Oh, sorry, I was distracted for a second. What's up?
No, it's totally fine. The little fire nuke's gonna come up and just say, "Hey, do you want to kill this boar thing for you?"
Quarterback would not mind it. As he says, he's got a friggin' hole in his side from when the thing gored him.
And he's just holding it in his hands, like, yeah, sure, y'all can help.
All right. They get the thing surrounded and do some multi-attacks with scimitars with advantage. All of them hit, including that nat 20. Jesus Christ. 13 plus, that's 23, so 28 damage is sunk into the bison, who looks quite perplexed at this, but does not go down either.
You need to teach Arnold how to fight.
Jalopy slows. You are currently riding a very angry bison who again looks like he'd like to charge in a direction on his turn. You already have control of him now.
Yep, a lightning lure on the Sagwin right in front of me here. And he needs a DC 14 strength save.
Okay. He fails.
He takes 5 lightning damage to the face.
Alright, he's looking in pretty bad shape.
Yep, and it looks like if old Bessie wants to charge, she's charging in this direction.
Alrighty, great. The giant frogs are either paralyzed or dead. So we're just gonna knock them out. Good boy, Bender. Bender boy. Has anyone given him some chicken or some stuff or?
No, I think he's just excited to see.
Oh.
I mean,
Okay, I
do I
can't
get an
tell.
advantage if I do?
Are you excited? I can't tell.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a good boy. Bender boy.
So I average like mid.
Hold on one sec.
I average like mid 50s.
Really?
Normally,
Okay.
I hit a 42. I
Dude.
I was lights out.
Nice.
It was sick.
Very nice. Alright, I'm back. Okay, so charging forward into the critically conditioned Sahalgwin. I just want to see how much damage, what his attack odds are with this. Okay, that's a hit. Okay, so as he tramples this Hagen, he's slightly slowed as a result. And you end up right here.
Slowed down.
Not in the water. Oh man.
No, we need to get all this visor off you.
It is basically like when a truck runs into a pile of bugs. It's like it's not actually slowed down because it's a truck, but in this case, it is a whole fish person taking away 5 feet of movement. Alrighty, and so I'm gonna take this. Okay, Carnal, you are up.
Okay, I'm gonna go here, and I have a question.
Yep.
So, would it be fair for me to say that, like, when I got shot, I stumbled back and took my rapier back? Because otherwise I don't have it.
It's fine.
Okay, cool. Then I will, I'm flanking this guy,
Correct.
and so I'm gonna stab him in the back.
Alrighty, that's a hit.
10 pieces of damage.
Okay, that's a good hit, but he was untouched up to this point, so he's now just really feeling a lot of pain.
Yes. Oh, and bonus action, I'm gonna whip a little tune and give bardic inspiration to my friend Mr. T.
Alrighty. There you go. Okay, he's going to continue his onslaught on Mr. T, as that's the person he's currently facing.
I don't suppose I could ask him one more time if he wants to reconsider his position.
On your turn, yes. During his, no.
If he survives, okay.
He's going to drop 3 more HP on you, though.
Well, I was gonna roll a luck point to make him not have a natural 20. But never mind.
Gorvik, you are now up.
So, first things first, Gorbik is going to yell out, "If you would be so kind, please move away from the fishman." And I'm going to use another use of bardic inspiration. Carnal and Mr. T, 8 temp hit points, and you can now move as a reaction without provoking opportunity attacks.
And those 10 hit points do not stack. They do not
Yeah.
stack.
Yeah,
I
that'd be-
already ran out, so.
yeah.
Oh,
So,
then that's great.
Gorbik is very heavily implying you might want to move.
I can move back 5 feet.
I would like to yeet the bull at the fishman.
Can we roll throw board or bowl?
Oh my god, yes. I need an athletics check for that. And you're going to have to get... Oh my god!
Does that work?
I was about to say 20 and then just boop. Oh my god. Alright. So, you just yeet this boar directly onto the Sahuan. Dealing 10 damage to it and receiving 5 falling damage from the toss.
Colonel feels emasculated.
Neither are currently dead, but that was one damn hell of a hit, and neither of them are going to be walking away from him too easily.
I'll then use my... As you know, I'm not going to move over there. I'm hurt.
All right, and I'd just like to take this moment to say that how much I truly, in my heart, love traditions. You know, I just want to say that.
God damn it.
I just remembered about something.
Don't you dare.
The wasps.
Oh my god, the wasp! I forgot about them.
Can the wasp save Carl from death saves?
Gorbic is going to point. Finish them.
Oh god.
Every single Power Ranger.
All right. So, to the Minotaur. That's a hit, and he is now paralyzed on the ground, very confused with 0 HP.
Well, which kills him first, the piercing or the poison?
Oh, the piercing does. You're right. Sorry, he's just dead then. In which case, I really doubt this wasp, this Shahwagan is gonna last very long. Let's see though.
Yeah.
He doesn't last very long as he dies immediately.
Shame, I was gonna actually offer him the position again. We
Well,
still
you
have an
should-
elk to deal with.
You did it. Colonel is 9 death saves.
Isn't he though?
The elk turns into a fucking mech.
What just appeared behind the elk?
Again. It's the green lady.
I knew it. I didn't trust that elk.
The green hag smiles and cackles with an evil way about her.
I want a 1v1er.
Her very form seems to twist with the deer's fauna that grows upon its back. A smiley hand, wrinkled and torn to pieces over time, reaches in your direction, Carnal. No, Doc, for you! As a lightning bolt comes shooting out in your direction, headed straight for the dock.
What save do I make for that?
I'm about to ping it.
It's a deck save.
Oh,
You know that would also hit the bull.
Oh, yes, I know.
Yes, it would.
That's a 100-foot
Alright.
line.
only DC 12, but I do not have good dexterity.
See the deck save?
Let's go!
Hey!
Hey!
I was like, we're about to see him use all his luck points.
Shoots right over your
I only
head.
have one more luck point.
Probably gonna need it.
Don't worry, I'm gonna 1v1 and it'll be fine.
All right. The big old boar takes all 31, but remains standing, if just a little bit pissed off.
Wait, does Jalopy not get like, you know how like if someone's being electrocuted, you're not supposed to touch him because then you could get electrocuted too?
We're not doing that. And so Carnal, that's gonna be just 15 for you then.
Oh, I still take damage? That's lame.
Yeah, it's not a save.
Why,
so-
why are my spell savers suck?
Well, this is a 3rd level spell, and it's like Fireball, so
Yeah.
Oh. Okay,
yeah.
that's rude.
So as the electricity shoots forward and hits the dock, it's immediately lit on fire as a result. Oh, look at all that fire.
Where's Garfield?
Oh,
He's
the
come
fire.
to watch us.
With that, she gives a cackle and gives a kick to her dear friend, as if to
That's rude.
push it onward.
She's a bitch, we have to kill her. Can we save this deer and give it to Jalopy?
Is that cow that Jalopy's riding on? Is it even still alive?
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
barely
yeah.
is.
Just,
Oh, shit.
just
Sucker.
furious.
Sucker tanked 31 lightning damage. Which, holy shit, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, right?
That's a lot of damage.
That's a lot of damage. Alright, so the giant elk, which can travel 60 feet at any given time, starts to dash away down the woods as the hag cackles aloud. Mother says hello, and goodbye to your filthy ducks! As they sprint off into the distance. Mr. T, is there anything you can try and attempt in this moment? Keeping in mind that everything is unconscious here.
Javelin.
What
Right
is
towards her back.
what is the range on a javelin? I must check.
It's 130.
30, 120.
It's disadvantage once you go past the 30.
Even in any case, it's more than 120 feet from you right now. It's already. It was already. Let me see here.
Well, we were an initiative, so I couldn't throw it while she was cackling.
That's true, but the deer went before you and then ran off, so that still is an initiative.
So it was
I
70.
know.
So it was 75, and then it moved to 60. So it's at like 135 right now.
Alright, so...
You can move up.
You could move up, yeah.
I'm gonna move over here and rip this door off the hinges to get this attention.
All right, athletics check, please.
Impressive. But does it work?
The old rackety door practically disintegrates in your hand. Instead of ripping off the hinges, the wood itself just crumbles as you pull it away. The man inside here stumbles backwards, terrified, has thrown down his crossbow, and is just shaking in the corner.
Hey, we just defended your farm and your dock, and they did this to you. Welcome to our team.
Praise Garleal. I'm on team Garfield. Yep. That's what I just said.
Good job and good choice. You are now the boss of this dock and will help rebuild it.
What do you mean? He sort of looks over and sees the fire. Ah, fuck.
We
Okay.
do not tolerate bad words on this team.
The two.
Well, when it gets Jalopy Slow's turn, he'd like to cast Ice Knife on the bridge, or on the dock.
I was about to say, the two fire newts are just dancing on their turn. Jalopy Slows, it is your turn now, and you're next to a bunch of fire.
Alright, so, yep, then... Does it do that? No, it doesn't. Okay, so I have to do the other thing. So, do you want me to roll damage? Because I essentially want to do the Ice Knife. The explosion does 1d6 cold damage. Or, yeah, 1d6 cold damage. Or 2d6 cold damage. Do you want me to roll damage for that, or can the cold damage take care of the flames?
I needed to do at least 10 damage, so I mean, no, not 10. Oh my god, it's not that. I needed to not I needed to not be a minimum roll, so yes, roll damage.
Okay. That. And as soon as you say that, I know it's going to do that. Let's see if I can find it in here. Where is it? Here. Alright, and will it work this time? 6 cold damage.
Damn, that's max. All right.
No, that's sorry. It was 2d6, so that's almost average.
Okay. I meant the piercing was max.
Oh.
Okay, yes, the ice knife is able to blast away all of the flames. The dock, still not in great shape, is definitely no longer on fire.
Alright, is the ox still ready to charge?
Actually, I was about to say, I need you to do an animal handling check for me. Or you could do it on his turn. It doesn't matter either way.
I'll just do it now, because I'm here. That's a 10.
Okay, versus his... I'm going to do his strength, because he be bucking
Oh
you.
boy. Oh boy.
Okay. Yes, he is about to charge, and he's not listening to you.
Alright. I'm trying to steer him into the water, because he was just facing that way.
Alrighty. He will.
Also just got a lightning bolt up the ass, but I'm sure that won't have any effect on which way he's looking.
Okay, with all of his panic and with your steering, he does end up charging directly into the water. It gets as deep to his chest, which is still about a 5 foot, 6 foot deep water, and then just lies down. He's tired now. This is some cozy water. Okay, and with all that said, we are now out of initiative with no current dangers. There are some unconscious frogs and a couple of wasps hanging out and a cackling hag running away, unless someone else was going to try and hit the hag. I didn't know if anyone was going to try.
I don't have anything I could do to her. So, I'm gonna go into the house
I'm
and draw
following
my
you.
rapier.
Calm down, Colonel. We need someone to do this dock for us.
This asshole shot me!
I mean, it's not like Hackthorn hasn't hit me multiple times now.
Yeah.
While they're doing this, Gorbik is just gonna kind of dispel the wasps.
But the question is, did they impregnate their targets first?
Can we roll impregnation?
No, we do not roll impregnation. I didn't think I'd have to say that sentence out loud in my lifetime.
I rolled a 29 on the impregnation.
Yeah, on 100. That's not great.
That's 29 eggs.
I'm so scared to tell Gorbik to animal handle check this to see if it even works, because I know that's gonna backfire on me.
I'll do it.
But it might not.
Gorbik,
Like,
Do it.
roll an animal handling check for me, won't you?
That one.
That's damn right. You don't know how babies are made for wasps.
Gorbik is traumatized enough when it comes to snoo stuff. So he's like, I don't know how this works. I am mentally blocking out anything that might have to do with this.
You did not know the birds and the wasps.
Meanwhile, our friend over here in the corner is basically crying, and the scent of urine can be smelled at this point coming from over there. This is the worst day.
Okay, I'm gonna walk like closer to him and like put my rapier to his neck. Give me one reason not to fucking stab you.
All right, give me a second here. Okie dokie, give me a second here.
You gonna try to shoot me?
Just give me a second here. All right.
he
Okay.
does not have it.
He has fallen unconscious.
I suppose that's an answer.
I'm gonna kick him.
Okay. Do an unarmed attack for me.
Oh, I didn't mean for it to be like an attack, but okay.
Ah.
No, I'm doing it.
20. Right into it.
It's basically just, unless you're like proficient with like unarmed attacks, it's basically just like a strength check.
A d20 plus 4 then?
That's correct. An advantage because he's prone.
Okay, hang on.
Let's see a d4.
Hey, hang on. You never know. Okay. Damn. Alright, well that's fine. I wasn't trying to do much damage anyways.
You've cracked a rib, and he remains unconscious.
Alright. I sheathe my rapier and go, he's not worth the blood on my blade.
Do you feel at least a little better now, Colonel?
Yeah, good enough. I'll just go stab the frogs.
That's probably best. Take your
And-
aim out on them.
And then I go stab the frogs after trampling his crops.
Not the cabbages.
My cabbages!
I'm gonna lay him down in his bed and come outside and, I guess, see what we can get off the Sahagin.
There are a couple of spears there. A javelin or two, perhaps. And the equivalent of...
There's like 3 javelins.
Wow, only 7 gold to be split amongst you, so you each get 1 gold, basically.
And then the last 3 can go to Garfield.
Yes. Good idea.
And, I wanna skin the frog.
Alright, I'm gonna need either sleight of hand or nature or animal handling check.
I think it's gonna be probably nature.
Jalopy, what are you doing? I saw you got off the big guy.
Yeah, so he was a tired boy. Just let him sleep in the water. Wait, was his head underwater?
No,
Was he tall enough?
no.
Okay, good. Then,
I
all
was
right,
gonna ask.
you rest now. You rest now, Bessie. You did good, even
If
though
we
you
could
fucked me off.
Get him this as
Like-
his pet now.
Attempt 18 animal handling.
Yeah, no, I saw. Yeah, I mean, you're able to somewhat gut the frog. You have a lot of frog insides now, and apparently it ate 9 pieces of gold, so now that's yours.
I just wanted a sweater.
Ooh, you really don't with frog skin. I don't even think you can because of the way it is.
I just want any boost in my AC.
That's not happening. Not from skinning CR quarter frogs.
Take
Jalopy,
the
come here.
head
I
and
need
wear it.
skin. Jalopy, I need tough skin. Come here.
Um.
Actually, I would like to loot this guy.
Okay. He's got about 19 crossbow bolts.
Does he have a crossbow?
There's one on the ground, yes.
Yeah, I
It's
take
a
that.
it's a light crossbow.
Okay. And how many gold did I get?
From the frogs you got 9, and from this guy you get 3.
Lean my head through the broken door. He's already urinated himself. Why are you taking his pitiful gold?
Cause he shot me?
I'll allow it.
Well, that's because he was scared. I mean, my mom always had to defend her house from strange ruffians. Sometimes they were nice people, but she was a little scared.
How do I just add a Dan Festival to my guy?
Uh,
I'll figure it out in between games.
After about 10 minutes have passed, he finally comes up from his unconscious state.
Oh yeah, DM. While they're doing this, Gorbik is just taking his big sword and just going to each thing that died and just dipping the sword into it.
A voice just seems to be garbling and eating at everything you give to it. It's very happy for these tasty meals.
We'll address that later.
Let's see here. That is 2 cows.
You cannot count the frogs because they've been mutilated by Carnal.
No, I just did the one all the way over here.
Okay, you can add 1 frog, Gorbik.
The other one got mutilated by a bison. That's
Well, really, so long as the blood is there, because that's all it takes is the blood.
The way I see it, most of it's been soaked into the ground with him carving it to pieces. So just 1 for you.
So 2
I also have
cows.
liver in my pocket now.
So 2 cows.
Hi, Bender!
I'm just calling it fish meal.
Who's your good boy? I love my Bender boy.
That's the hogging.
My
And
Bender's boy.
2 frogs.
Alrighty. So after he wakes up, he sort of checks his pockets and he checks his back and he goes, What'd y'all do with my stuff?
It's mine now. Compensation for the ear.
You broke the only rule I gave you. I don't understand.
I am the crossbow item. I think it's fair compensation.
Alrighty, let's see here. 11 and 5. Okay, when he looks at you, he instead sees a literal demon with 1,000 crossbows pointing in his direction. As such, he panics and braces himself against the back wall and just says, Yeah, keep everything. It's yours now. Just please, don't eat my soul.
Alright, I feel bad. I'm gonna give him his crossbow and
He doesn't take them. He stays pressed against
Okay.
the back
well,
wall.
then I just put him down and say sorry, and that's a healing word.
His cracked rib is no longer cracked, but he still stays pressed against the wall, blatantly terrified of you.
I turn to look at Jalopy.
Hey, I think you done terrified him enough.
No, just gives a nod and starts walking out.
Well, sorry to trouble you. Might have made a bit of a mess outside. I don't know if those ox were yours, but two of them are dead. One of them was sleeping in the water. Sorry about that.
Yeah, Carlos is just gonna come start cleaning.
He sort of looks at you. I didn't know rocks could talk, but thank you for getting rid of the demon.
Mighty fine pleasure. I know my skin's gray, but I didn't realize I was a rock. Huh. Well, sorry to trouble you. As I walk out the door.
Y'all two did good today, taking out a bison and helping with another one. I'm talking to these little fire nudies.
Yeah, well, it's been a while since I actually had to use the scimitar. Yeah, that was great. I want to come next time, please, or maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to take too much away from you guys, but that was fun.
Well, I think we need to focus on rebuilding and managing this dock for the moment. But the next adventure, y'all are both welcome to come, unless it is a little too dangerous.
How about until we give you a heads up, you guys stay here and help Farmer guard the dock?
They look at each other. Do we have to build the wooden dock? I think we'll just burn it. I mean, maybe we could put stones next to it.
No, don't worry. You guys just have to help guard it to make sure nobody comes in and attacks it.
We could rebuild it out of a different material.
Oh, that makes more sense. Yeah, no, we could definitely guard the place for a while. Who's that guy in there, anyways?
Just
It's John
The boss man.
Cena.
Is that what we call him, Boss Man?
no.
Yeah, for all intents and purposes. I don't think they'll actually do a lot, but maybe they'll surprise us.
Well, alrighty. Do you want to like check out the docks now or like later?
I have no idea about docks. Maybe someone else here does. I came to help clear it out, so y'all can build one.
Okay, fair enough. Gorbik, Jalopy Slows, anything you'd like to do in this area? Check anything out?
Just checking out the damage to the dock.
Alrighty.
Gorbik is gonna go over here, like to where the green lady was, and he's gonna like lean real close down to the ground and cast Speak with Plants.
Alrighty. You hear a couple of dandelions and a few braids of grass whispering to each other.
Hello there, friends.
What's there? What's that? What's that? Is that what? Were you? You're big.
Yes, I am big. Do you happen to know the direction that the one who was here earlier went? The one who was making the very loud cackling noise?
Stompy lady? Green lady. She walked in a while ago. Garden. She was in the garden. The tomatoes didn't like her. She smelled bad.
Do you know which way she went?
Probably back to the woods. She's always there. All the time. She likes to be near the mother tree.
This is good information to have. Thank you, my friends.
Hey. Next time you pee in the woods, aim for dirt. It doesn't care so much.
What do they keep this in mind?
Bye-bye.
If that interaction is done, Crown is just gonna look at Mr. T and go, do you think I went too hard on him?
Meanwhile, Jalopy, I need you to roll an investigation check for me. Carnal, you were speaking to Mr. T about thinking if you went too hard on the boss man.
Sorry. Ah, he deserved harsh words and perhaps that kick in his ass you gave him. But he has agreed to help us from this point forward.
Okay. Meanwhile, Jalopy, as you approached the bridge and took some good looks at it, you felt something strange going on, and that strange thing was a glyph. Seems
Oh boy.
somebody's put some sort of glyph on this bad boy.
Probably should have let it burn.
Well, can I figure out what this glyph might be able to do?
You could do an Arcana check at this point, but investigations are not enough now.
That's a natural one.
It's a glyph of friendship. It will bring you good hugs and lights of life.
Woo! I do a belly flop on the bridge.
And as soon as you do, an explosion erupts from the bridge. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
I'm doing a disadvantage because I thought it was friendship, so I fully embraced it.
It's such a
9.
warm hug.
Alright,
Care Bear's there.
you will soak up 22 points of damage as the entirety of the bridge shatters and blows apart in every direction, leaving no remains.
Yep, definitely gonna need to make that about something new.
Alright, so it's 22, so minus 8. That would be 14. Okay, 14 damage then. Past that.
Temporary HP, you gotta love it.
My paws,
Yeah.
bridge! The only thing you left me! He falls to his knees, taken by some exploding rock. What a world I live in! No!
Floppy, are you okay?
This bridge wasn't so friendly. And it's not a bridge either.
What happened?
There's
seems
some
he
magic-y stuff
exploded.
on it. It was magic-y stuff on it, and it seemed like it was very friendly. So I decided to, make a big hug.
Jalopy, what did I tell you about jumping on bridges that felt magical?
Nothing?
Good point. That seems very specific for me to say.
Well, I guess Newt and Sylvan, you can now go to the dock. Throw rocks there if you want to.
Okay, I'm kind of interested in trying to build a rock bridge now, but wow, that was not what I was expecting today.
I think we need to consult with Garfield on what to do here. Maybe saying a new bridge will be formed.
Would you like to try to reach out to him from here, or get back to base?
No, I'd prefer to go back to base and consult with him. And then, a nice maybe one-on-one, well, him with us.
Meanwhile, the farmhand is just floating in the wreckage, like, just lying on his back, looking at the sky, just trying to hug the cinders of everything around him.
Colonel's gonna go over to him and
There's
yell.
not much friendship left to be found in them timbers.
You
Well-
still have the boats.
Funny enough, this boat has been destroyed with the glyph of warding. In fact,
Still 2 boats.
let me just, Yep, all his boats are destroyed from the glyph of warding. He has no boats!
I'm gonna pick up the ore and bring it to him. You still have this.
Just push me down into the water. Hold me till I stop moving, please. Please, Satan.
Can't do that. We need you to help run things here.
Alright, I'm gonna try to pull him out of the water.
I will help him.
Big check.
Uh,
Minus 2.
yeah, just with
okay.
2 people. And a man who's
Okay.
basically catatonic.
also gonna maybe need to pray to Garfield to help this man.
Don't worry, I'll come help you rebuild this.
The man's grown very silent, just staring into the sky. Is there anything else you'd like to do here or try with him?
Rick is gonna walk over. He's gonna look the guy. He's gonna put his hands on the guy's shoulders, look him right in the eye, and say, "My friend, you cannot let this get you down. If you do, you shall never be able to live your life normally again. If you want, you may channel your sadness into something. Goldberg suggests exercise. Then you can prevent this from happening should it ever occur again."
Give me a charisma check, persuasion, I guess?
Persuasion, alright. 18.
He just looks at you, a wildness to his eyes. Thank you, Buff Tree. I appreciate that.
You should try praying to Garfield. It's like, look at it this way. Garfield's never gonna give you up. Garfield's never gonna let you down. Garfield's never gonna run around and desert you. He's never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye.
Okay.
Goodbye.
We got it on the second line.
And Garfield will also not blow up your, well, what you have left.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, Giraffe Man.
I'll let that slide for now.
No one's gonna roll insight on all this. Okay, fine.
I don't roll insight. I'm rolling insight even though I don't have a good insight.
I'm saying the weirdest shit. No one was curious. All right.
Well, I have my own thoughts, but
2 natural 1.
He's gonna be fine. Don't worry about it.
Maybe somebody else should help.
I mean, he is delusional for sure. He's calling you a tree, calling me a stone, and you a giraffe. I don't know what those are.
I mean, I will point out, you said he's never seen any of our kind before today, so I'm not really surprised he doesn't know what I am.
In any case, he's taken enough advice today, and he's fallen into a state of catatonia. Is there anything else you'd like to do in this space before we leave?
I'm gonna drag him to bed.
He will fall into a catatonia in his bed. Is there anything else anyone would like to do?
Is there anything, like, can we roll I don't know, investigation into the area itself? Anything interesting that we notice?
Okay, sure. Do an investigation check on the area. All right. You plop around for a bit and check out the area, and you can tell that pretty much all the fresh tracks around here are quite fresh, meaning that everything you saw today just showed up today. They don't usually come around here. Other than that, there's a lot of footprints around here. There's a couple of small graves off to the side, unmarked, and everything seems to be in just a poor state of disrepair, with a lot of markings, indentations of someone just lying down on their back for long stretches of time.
Oh yes, Gorbik forgot to mention, I was talking with the grass a little bit ago, and they said that the green lady went back to the forest. She likes to be around the mother tree.
Oh, I'm looking forward to chopping that thing down.
I'm looking forward to chopping her down.
Anyone notice that this green guy over here sounded a lot like our old farmhand? Maybe we should have him lay down too. The grass talking. It's funny.
And you can catch lightning, Jalopy.
Gorbik can do that with magic.
Look at me, grass talk.
Jalopy, are you saying bards are liars?
Yo.
I'm saying grass don't talk.
Gorbik got the joke.
Jalopy's joking.
Yeah, no, I knew that.
Liars are an actual musical thing.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. Okay. And with all that said, you leave the farmhand. The crops have been slightly stomped on. There's still a number of fishy bits lying around, but there is no blood, just to be very clear. As well as a dead frog still on the man's roof. He's in a catatonic state with his entire dock and boats destroyed, and a bison hanging out of the water, licking his wounds. Newton and Sliven stick around behind in the area to help with some building, and you can even see one of them tossing a rock into the water and sort of like jumping up in the air like, yay! Like he just succeeded at something. And yeah, the trip home is a quiet and peaceful one for the most part. There's no creepy
Except for the
lady.
falling rocks.
Hmm?
Except for the falling rocks.
No, there's no creepy lady throwing rocks at you this time around.
Okay.
You all start to make it back to the base just as, I'd say it's about 3 in the afternoon, essentially. And I'd like to wrap this up kind of quick so I can go have dinner upstairs.
Yeah, I gotta go too. So Crown's just gonna go inside and go to bed. You better. Alright.
If you'd like to stay around, Gorbik, we could always use some help here.
Like you see him like turn towards the sword and just start going, Quarterback will stay.
Oh,
So the,
you hear the voices in your head too?
Oh no, this voice is not in my head. This voice is in the sword.
First grass talking, oh swords talking. I think you need to go lay down.
No, Gororvik is not tired. Gororvik is very much awake.
Does the sword actually talk to you?
Yes.
Is it cursed?
Gororvik does not believe so.
Does it tell you to do bad things?
No, it just tells me that if I kill something to let it drink the blood.
Is it one of them vampires?
No, Gororvik does not believe so.
Is it a skeeter?
Gororvik does not know what that is.
Oh yeah, them little fly things that buzz around, then prick your arm and drink your blood. Old
They
skeeters.
are annoying.
Gororvik has never experienced that.
Well, I think you got a skeeter in that sword there.
Gororvik just looks towards the sword. Are you a skeeter?
A demonic voice sort of pops back at you. I drink the blood from skeeters.
He says that he drinks the blood from skeeters.
Oh, well that's good then,
Huh.
because they are knowing as all hells.
Well, I'm sure trees have their own kind of blood that you can give to the sword.
Yeah, that's called sap. They make good syrup from it.
Gororvik has been called that before.
Sap
Yes.
or syrup?
No, sap. Gororvik has been called a sap.
Oh,
Well, if
you don't look sticky to me.
gentlemen will excuse me, I'm gonna climb up the mountain and talk to Garfield. Probably not today, but, you know, at some point.
Ooh,
In the interest of wrapping things up.
thank you.
If you get the chance, ask him if Gororvik can have a tiny bit of his blood.
I won't. I'm not gonna ask my god to defile himself for a sword.
Oh.
Do gods have blood?
It's called Ichor, but yes, they can bleed.
Everything has something that it bleeds. Gororvik was able to get what is essentially blood from a major fire elemental.
Oh,
Meanwhile, the sword on your back is just whispering into your ear very excitedly, like, gods definitely bleed. They definitely bleed.
The sword is confirming that they do bleed.
perhaps we'll get you the god of the tree instead of the proper god.
Okay.
All right. And with that, our wacky dock defiling quest comes to a close. That was very fun.
Yay!
Yay!
It was so.
I
it
didn't
was
get
so
bored
fun.
by an ox.
It was so fun getting to play Gorpic again.
Always happy to have him around. Give me 1 second. I gotta do an outro thing, even though there's no one actually listening.
It's the charger.
Oh, hey, my charger. Thank God. And my thing's about to end, so I can go for dinner. Anyways,
Beautiful outro.
if you are still here watching and listening, thank you so much. It's been a steady 4, so I'm guessing it's just been people with their phones out. But either way, still very cool, still very appreciated. This was the Cinder Cove, retaking Cinder Cove plot arc for my one-shots. And we just finally got what is technically a place for a dock.